following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.
And we are at Luther Stover Stadium at Riverview. It's Riverview and Philo here this evening. I'm Steve Corey, along with Chris Wallace. We'll be calling the game here this evening. We'll be back with the Coach's Corner in the pregame. This is high school boys basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Steel is vital to modern life, and Cleveland Cliffs Coshocton Works is proud to make some of the most advanced steel in the world. Their people and products continue to be the backbone of American manufacturing, and they are developing solutions for a clean energy future. Best yet, Cleveland Cliffs steel is sourced and produced right here in North America. Cleveland Cliffs Coshocton Works is proud to sponsor this high school basketball broadcast. To learn more, visit clevelandcliffs.com.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Ensley Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Ensley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
Coach's Corner, Ben Belton, the head coach of the Riverview Bears. And, Coach, you've gone through one of those gauntlets. I guess that's about the only way you can term it. You've just been boom, 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 tough teams. You've been undermanned, and now you kind of you never want to say a little bit of reprieve because you got to respect everybody, but you got to be feeling a little better here this evening.
Yeah, I mean, I've been telling everybody that it's been a long month of January. I know we're in February now, but that month there where we were without Brody, and then couple others that would have actually been the people that would have been filling in for Brody. Made it real hard as a coach, and it challenged us mentally, challenged Brody mentally because, he wanted to be out there so bad, challenged his teammates because they had to pick up the slack. You'd like to say next man up, but as I tell people all the time, the next man up were sitting beside Brody in sweatpants. So, It was a long January, but like I say, I'm blessed with a resilient group and a group that has maintained hope through all of that, and so we're really excited to come out on the other end of that and finish the regular season strong and hopefully go into tournament play on a high note.
That's my next question. Tournament's coming up 2 weeks away, I guess. Tournament drawing is this Sunday. Do you have any feel for how that thing may go? I kind of looked at it a little bit, and I'm thinking, I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I haven't put a whole lot of stock in it because I just know that we are what we are, and it's been an atypical year. So in my 4 years here, this is the least I've cared about the tournament draw because I'm not going to have much of a choice. You know what I mean? I know that we're a pretty good team, and I think a lot of the league teams around the league know that we're a pretty good team. Our record obviously doesn't necessarily reflect that. But, at the end of the day, I like our odds against really anybody in the district if we're healthy and we're playing well. And so we'll just kind of let the chips fall where they may and play basketball.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Philo. You went down there. They beat you early on by a couple points. They've been kind of up and down as well. What can you tell us?
Yeah, I mean, that pretty much hits the nail on the head. I was just talking to Coach Trout before I came over here and asked him how it was going. He said, yeah, I mean, we play really well for a stretch and then not so well for a stretch, and that's kind of how I feel like we are right now. And, it's two teams that are going to be pretty familiar with each other. Obviously, Trout has his, he coached a lot of these varsity guys when he was here as the head coach and coached them in the biddy leagues and things, so he knows them real well. They're going to get after you and pressure you a little bit. They've added since that game the 1-2-1-1 kind of press that they put in, which has given some teams fits. So we're going to have to handle pressure, and we obviously know that Cade Searles is a really good player. He's first team player in this league, and so we got to stop him. And it's going to be a good basketball game here tonight with teams that are finding themselves, I think, as we get towards tournament play.
Let's talk a little bit about keys. What do you want to see your kids do? Brody's going to be back. I'm not sure if he's starting or not, but he's going to be back, and how that incorporates with what you want to try to get done.
Right, yeah. I mean, he'll be back in some capacity. We're going to hold those cards close to our vest for right now, but yeah, I mean, we're going to see how it goes with him. Like I say, this is the first time that he suited up Tuesday against John Glenn, but really we had no intention of playing him. So this is the first time where we intend to put him in the game. And, I just think that the keys for us is really just to find ourselves again. You know, like I was just telling Coach Trout, I thought right there at the beginning of the calendar year we were just starting to find ourselves, and then Brody went down. We had to reinvent the wheel all over again, it seemed like. So now we've got, through all of that, we found Leighton Massey, freshman who's been starting in the post for us. That's going to continue, I'll tell you that. He's had a couple double-doubles, so putting all of those pieces together, really for the first time here at the beginning of February is going to be a challenge, but, we're up for it, and we're excited for what's to come.
All right, health of the ball club. Brody's kind of getting back. I see Albertson's been out playing a little bit, and Scott, I don't know where he stands.
So both of those kids that had the appendicitis have come back, and Cam, of course, in his first game down at Sheridan a week ago, rolled his ankle in the third quarter. So then he didn't play again on Tuesday against John Glenn, but he's going to give it a go tonight. So he can't catch a break, but we hope that as I knock on wood here, he stays healthy. And Scott's he's getting back to full strength. He had, he was pretty sick there for a while, and he's probably still not 1,000% right, but he's playing for us, and hopefully he can give us some valuable minutes as well.
All right, I really appreciate your time. Good luck here this evening.
Thank you very much.
All right, we'll be back with a pregame. This is high school boys basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Coach's Corner has been brought to you by the Endley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Call the Endley Insurance Agency at 740-622-1111 or go to endleyagency.com.
The Inslee Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Inslee. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Inslee Agency at 622-1111.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center now has 2 new walk-in clinic locations in Warsaw and Newcomerstown. Our providers can get you back on the road to recovery with a quick walk-in visit with no appointment necessary. Experience the ease of taking care of your health on your own schedule by visiting one of the conveniently located walk-in clinics in Warsaw or Newcomerstown. For more information, visit CoshoctonHospital.org. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Now is a great time to get a new Ford truck or SUV. This month we have rates as low as 0% and savings up to $1,000 on all remaining 2022 F-150s with approved credit. We have a great selection of budget-friendly vehicles, third-row SUVs, and four-wheel drive cars and trucks. Shop local and make Jeff Drennan Ford your first stop for your next vehicle purchase. Stop by 801 South 2nd Street or shop 24/7 at jeffdrennanford.com. And remember, if you are in the market for a new vehicle, it's time to talk to Jeff.
Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
With American National Life Insurance, you get coverage options that can be tailored to your individual or group needs, including whole life, term life, and universal life insurance. That combined with an agent who is ready to provide knowledgeable personal service for your financial security. Let the John Inello Insurance Agency be your insurance ally. Call us today at 740-295-9460. American National Insurance Company, Galveston, Texas.
Do you need health care without the wait? Muskingum Valley Health Center's urgent care is now open to serve all residents in Coshocton and surrounding counties. From feeling under the weather to a sprained ankle, MVHC Urgent Care is here for all of your urgent health care needs. Simply walk in and be seen 7 days a week at the new MVHC Urgent Care located at 235 Kenwood Drive in Coshocton, directly across from Jeff Drennan Ford. MVHC Urgent Care, healthcare without the wait.
Taking a look at standings in the MVL as we speak. In the lower division, New Lexington leads the way at 16-3. West Muskingum right behind at 15-4. Morgan's 8-9. Coshocton 7-10. Crooksville 3-15. Meadowbrook 0-18. In the upper division, Maysville leads the way with a record of 16-1. Tri-Valley second at 13-6. John Glenn is 12-6. Sheridan 11-8. Philo comes in, or Riverview comes in at 6-13. Philo 4-14. Taking a look at games around the area this evening, John Glenn is at Maysville. Philo, as I mentioned, is here at Riverview. Coshocton's on the road down at New Lexington. Tri-Valley and Sheridan, that'll be a good ball game. Morgan and West Muskingum, Crooksville and Meadowbrook. And in the IVC tonight, Claymont goes to Garraway. Sandy Valley's at Carrollton. Carrollton is 17-2 on the season. Indian Valley and Highland should be a good basketball game. Newcomerstown travels to Malvern, and Strasburg will go to Tuscarora Central Catholic. We'll be back and get to the starting lineups in a moment. This is high school boys basketball, WTNS Coshocton.
Domino's Pizza in Coshocton and Newcomerstown has a new pizza deal. You can now get any large specialty pizza or a large pizza any way you want it for only $14.99. That's right, $14.99 each, pickup or delivery. Try our Philly cheesesteak, chicken bacon ranch, or our barbecue chicken specialty pizzas today. Call the Coshocton Domino's at 622-9345 or in Newcomerstown at 498-4131 and get your large specialty pizza for only $14.99.
Coshocton Dentistry offers professional, state-of-the-art dental care in a small-town practice. Doctors Brian Dunlap and Patrick Lopper and their entire team are dedicated to educating you with the help of digital technology to give personalized, gentle care that you deserve. Their goal is to simply help their patients keep all their teeth for a lifetime in maximum comfort, function, and aesthetics. Coshocton Dentistry is currently accepting new patients. To schedule your appointment with the local professionals at Coshocton Dentistry, give them a call at 740-622-5774 or stop by 448 Main Street in Coshocton. Visit their website, CoshoctonDentistry.com.
McWayne Ductile is proud to say they've been part of the Coshocton community since 1910. They manufacture ductile iron pipe, fittings, and utility poles. If you'd like to work for one of Coshocton's top employers, they'd like to talk with you. McWayne Ductile has positions available for production supervisor, quality inspector, and PLC technician. They offer a competitive compensation and benefits package. Apply online at McWayne.com. McWayne is an equal opportunity employer.
Did you know that beginning this year there's a federal tax credit for Energy Star rated exterior windows and doors? At MRV Siding Supply, they have the top rated windows and doors on the market. And right now you can get a 30% tax credit, up to $600 on windows, and up to $500 tax credit on exterior doors. Plus, material is now more readily available with shorter lead time and better priced at their new location on County Road 624 in Millersburg, as well as their facilities in Newark and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at MRV Siding Supply.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Hey, it's me. Well, you from the future. Let's talk budget. Gas prices are going up, you blew your budget buying groceries, and here comes your bill for car insurance. Now, that's one bill you can control when you choose Erie Insurance.
Do your future self a favor and ask about Rate Lock from Erie.
The only thing going down is the waistline on our jeans. Yep, low rise are back in again. Ugh.
Your local Erie agent in Coshocton is Albertson Lawrence Agency. Get a quote today.
Go to ErieInsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
We're going to start off with the visiting team, the Philo Electrics. At a guard position is a 5'11 senior wearing number 1, Cade Searles. At a forward position is a 6'2 senior wearing number 2, Demetrius Strickland. At a guard position is a 5'11 sophomore wearing number 10, Cooper Radcliffe. The forward position is a 6'2 sophomore wearing number 23, Talon Preston. And a junior wearing number 33, Drew Wright. Now for the home team in tonight's contest, the Riverview Black Bears. At a guard position is a senior wearing number 11, Brody Border. At a forward position is a senior wearing number 15, Brody Shrimplin. At the wing position is a sophomore wearing number 21, Laird Williamson. At a guard position is a senior wearing number 35, Owen Emig. And at the forward position is a freshman wearing number 30, Leighton Massey. The starting lineups have been brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, an industry leader in providing complete residential and commercial fuel needs. R.J. Wright & Sons has locations in Newcomerstown, New Philadelphia, and Caldwell.
Coaches in the ball game. Ben Belden at Riverview. They come in with a record of 6-13. Jason Trout down at Philo. They have a record of 4-14. Both teams have been struggling as of late. Riverview gets Brody Border back. I have a player averaging in pretty close to the 20-point per game area. That with Emig, Owen Emig, that gives them 2 players that can score the basketball. Border's been out for about 3 weeks, so his conditioning plus the fact that ankle's not totally 100% yet. We'll see how long he can go here this evening. Massey will be jumping against Strickland. We're just about ready to get underway here from Riverview. Ball's in the air. Strickland gets a tip, but getting the basketball is going to be Shrimplin, and now he gives it to Border. Border crosses the timeline for Riverview on the left wing. Brody Border picks it up. Out front it goes to back to Border. He's going to take his first shot. Back iron is no good. Ball on the deck. Rebound Strickland for Philo. They get it out quickly. Down the floor they go. Trying to get baseline. Putting the shot up and in is going to be number 23. That's Talon Preston, and he has his first basket. It's 2-0 Philo. Border walks it across the timeline on the left wing. Dribbles down to the left side. Now looking out front. Picks up his dribble. Now goes out top to Massey. Massey hands the basketball off to number 21, Williamson. Williamson goes on the far side to Border. Border gives it up to Shrimplin. Shrimplin back out to Williamson. Now to Emig. Emig dribbles to the top of the keys. Double team. Now dumps it down low to Shrimplin. Trying to power his way in. Puts it up. Missed it. Rebound comes down to number 20. Drew Wright grabs the rebound quickly ahead. Throwing up the shot, but Emig blocked it out of bounds. Cooper Radcliffe with the shot, Emig with the block, so it'll remain with Philo on the baseline. Triggering in will be number 10, Cooper Radcliffe. Still looking, dumps it high inside to Strickland. He puts it up and in, just a little bit of a lob pass, and Strickland gets the basket. First 4 points belong to Philo. They lead it 4-0. Border once again walks it across down the left side. Still dribbling, looking out front, now taking it to the basket. We've got a pushing foul on number 2. That would be Demetrius Strickland, and it'll be out of bounds underneath to Riverview, and Owen Emig will trigger in for the Bears. Emig gets it into Shrimplin. Shrimplin back out front. Border thought about it, now puts it on the deck. Now trying to slice inside, gives to Massey, and he gets it back in. Now it goes out to Border, and they'll reset the offense. Border dribbles outside to the right side, now backs it out and will reset the offense for Riverview. Brody Shrimplin on the left side, hands it off to Owen Emig. Emig with the basketball, steps back, long 3, ball's going to be short and out of bounds to Philo. So with the basketball will be the Electrics. They lead at 4-0, 6:12 to play here in the opening quarter. Token pressure by Riverview. Strickland works it across the timeline. Now he picks it up, gets it to the foul line, over to Searles. Searles wide open for 3 and got it. Cade Searles gets his first basket. He's averaging around 20 himself, and he gets a triple, and he makes it a 7-0 lead for the Electrics. Border across the timeline, goes left side to Massey. Now tried to give it up to Emig, and he runs it. Well, they're still battling. No, coming up with a steal, Searles in the basket. That's just great effort by Cade Searles. Picks it up, and it's now 9-0. And Brody Border across the timeline. Coach Belton wants him to pick up the pace a little bit. Gives it up to Massey. Massey backdoor cut to Emig. He's double teamed down low. Spins inside. Got it to go in. First basket for Riverview to Emig makes it 9-2. Quickly the other way is going to be Philo. They dump it all the way outside. Picks it up. Strickland has it. Dumps it down into the low post. Little spin move. Putting it on the rim and in is going to be number 33, Drew Wright. Gets his first basket and draws the foul. And I believe it'll be on Massey. Be his first, team's first.
Yeah, nice move by Drew Wright in the low post area. Just went up with a lot of strength. Draws the contact and the and one.
So he'll go to the line to shoot one. 11-2. Philo with the early lead. And 12-2 as Wright hits the throw. Token pressure being applied by Philo with the basketball. Brody Border walks it across the timeline. Picks up his dribble to Shrimplin on the right side to Williamson. Williamson down to the foul line, gives it up to Massey. Now to Border on the left wing, dribbles it out, steps back, puts the three ball up. That's going to be no good. Rebound to Wright. Wright gets it out to Searles. Searles comes quickly for Philo, dumps it to Strickland. Strickland dribbles into the half spot, but gets it out to Cade. Searles deflected out of bounds by Brody Border. So Philo will remain with the basketball right in front of the Riverview bench. They get the basketball into Radcliffe. Radcliffe guarded by Border. Radcliffe high on the right side. Now goes into the corner to Cade Searles. Searles gets a high pick, dribbles it back out front. Now penetrates the foul line, skips it out to Radcliffe, and he travels. Turnover number one for Philo. Riverview also with a turnover, and it'll be Riverview basketball on the far sideline with 4:23 to go in the opening quarter. 12-2. Philo with a quick early lead. Brody Border will bring it across the timeline for Riverview. Border to Williamson, now over the right side to Brody Shrimplin. Shrimplin looking, dribbles to the top of the key. Backdoor cut to Emig. Emig goes in, hesitates, gets the basket. He has all four. Quickly the other way to Strickland. Strickland inside, puts up the shot on the rim. That time misses, and Brody Shrimplin rebounds to Emig. Emig brings it down the left side. Skip pass all the way across to a wide open Brody Border. Knocks down the triple. He gets his first basket since coming back. And all of a sudden it's a 12-7 game. And quickly the other way is Radcliffe. He has the shot blocked, but a foul is going to be called on, I believe, Williamson. It is. Massey had good position, but Williamson coming in from the backside got him on with the body, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Cooper Radcliffe looking for his first point. 12-7 our score, 3:41 to play here in the first quarter.
Massey's going to end up with a little blood coming out of his nose, so they're going to have to get him a sub. Looks like Preston Yoder will check in for him.
So Preston Yoder is in the lineup. Also Wesley Wilson's is checked in for Philo. First free throws on the rim, rolls around and in for Radcliffe, gets his first point of the night. Leighton Massey, as Chris mentioned, has the bloody nose, and they're trying to, he's going to head in the locker room, get that taken care of. Second throw's good. Makes it 14-7. Williamson has the basketball, letting traffic clear, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Now penetrates, kick, skip pass over. Yoder's going to take a three ball, and he hits it. Preston Yoder buries a triple. Comes off the bench, makes it a 14-10 ball game. With the basketball is Radcliffe high on the right side. Dumps it down to Strickland, and over the back's going to be Laird Williamson. And I believe that's his second. Team's third, and Scott Moses will check in. Here's his second foul, so Williamson will have to sit. Scott Moses will get in. Moses has been out for a while. He's had some illness issues. Now he's back playing. Strickland has it to Searles, high out near the top of out near the timeline. Cade Searles has it, dribbles, skips it over to Radcliffe. Now they back it out. Now he penetrates inside, steps through, puts a shot on the rim, no good. Rebound inside, comes up to Philo. There's a jump ball, and it'll remain with the Electrics. So exactly 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. 14-10. Philo with the early lead. They get the basketball in, out front to Searles. Cade Searles has it. So a long triple. That's going to be no good. The ball is going to hit the standard, and that'll be out of bounds to Riverview.
Boy, that was a deep one.
It was a deep one.
That's probably the deepest shot I think I've seen all year. That wasn't a heave at the end of a quarter.
2:48 to go here in the first quarter. Brody Border walks it across the timeline, right side to Shrimplin. Shrimplin with the basketball, goes to Border, thought about it, now dribbles out front, now tries to penetrate, skips it in the corner. Yoder's going to let another three ball go. That time it's in and out. Shrimplin just hustles and missed it, and the rebound comes down to Radcliffe. Radcliffe ahead to Cade Searles. Cade Searles backs it out to Radcliffe, into the corner to Strickland. Strickland in the left corner, now will dribble outside, dumps it down low, tried to get it to Searles, but good defensive effort by Yoder, but knocks it out of bounds. So Massey will get back in after getting that blood stop. Scott Moses will come out. 2:19 to play here in the opening quarter. Radcliffe has it to Searles. Searles three ball from the wing. Good. Cade Searles buries the triple. He has 8 first quarter points, back to a 7-point lead at 17-10. Brody Border will walk it across the timeline for Riverview. Penetrates all the way to the rim, steps through, puts up a shot, and made it. That Yankel looks strong there. He does a nice job of penetration, gets the basket, makes it now 17-12, and Searles will back it out. Gives it up to Wilson. Wilson right side to Radcliffe. Radcliffe tries to get baseline on Yoder, skips it down low, trying to push it up, and there's going to be a foul from behind as Talon Preston tried to go up with it. And Owenemi will pick up the personal foul, be his first, team's fourth.
This will be Talon Preston's first trip to the free throw line tonight.
So Preston has 2 points, has 1 field goal. His first throw is in and out, no good. The Warehouse Steak-N-Stein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steak-N-Stein in Roscoe Village. Second throw is good for Preston. And we have a 18-12 game. Riverview will have the basketball. Owenemi will trigger in for the Bears. Gets it into Brody Border. Once again, token pressure by the Electrics. They walk it across the timeline. Now goes right side to Yoder. Fumbles it, but now picks it up. Penetrates, skips it to Massey down the left corner. Border steps back for 3. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to right. And quickly the other way, Strickland to Searles. Searles can't run it down. Turnover, here comes Emi. Emi dumps it back to Border. Spin move inside and scores it. Brody Border has 7 first quarter points. It's now an 18-14 score. Strickland has it high on the left side. Now they work the perimeter with the basketball. Wesley Wilson hands it up to Cade Searles, back to Wilson. Under a minute to go here in the first period. Radcliffe has it high on the right side. Cade Searles back to Radcliffe, trying to get baseline. Now hands it off. Now they work it back out front. Fumbles it out front, but they run it down. Radcliffe penetrates. Little fadeaway jumper on the baseline's in and out, no good. Brody Border rebounds it for Riverview, and he'll bring it himself with 34 seconds to play. Left wing to Yoder, thought about it, goes back to Border. Border will set up the offense, gives it over to Shrimplin, now to Emig. Emig has it, top of the key, and he just backs it out with 21 seconds. Looks and dumps it all the way in the corner to Preston Yoder. Yoder dribbles, hands it back to Border. Border now with 12 seconds. Let's see what he does. Steps into a long triple off the rim, no good. Massey rebounds it, loses it, and comes up to Radcliffe with 4 seconds. Radcliffe has to come quickly. Takes it himself all the way to the basket, has it deflected out of bounds at the buzzer. And we've played 1 period. The score after 1 is Philo 18, Riverview 14. We'll be back. This is high school boys basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center now has 2 new walk-in clinic locations in Warsaw and Newcomerstown. Our providers can get you back on the road to recovery with a quick walk-in visit with no appointment necessary. Experience the ease of taking care of your health on your own schedule by visiting one of the conveniently located walk-in clinics in Warsaw or Newcomerstown. For more information, visit CoshoctonHospital.org. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
They can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans all across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
It'll be Riverview basketball when we do resume play. 18-14, Philo with a 4-point lead. Amy gets it into Border, and we're underway here in the second quarter. Brody Border gets it across the timeline. He goes to the left wing. Out front to Preston Yoder. Yoder picks up the dribble to Massey and dumps it down low to Border. Border spins inside, powers it up, but has it blocked. Massey comes up with it, tries to force it inside, now dumps it to Yoder, now to Shrimplin in the right corner. Deep dribbles inside. Let's see what it does. Tries to dump it low to Massey, and he's going to create contact, and I believe he'll go at the line to shoot two.
Yeah, nice job by Massey. Get a little frustrated down there. Made a nice power move this time. Went strong to the basket.
Picking up the personal foul, Clayton Peterson, who just checked in. So Leighton Massey at the line to shoot a couple. His first throw is right through. So Massey's on the scoreboard. Makes it 18-15 with 7:36 to play here in the second quarter. Second throw is in and out and back in. So Massey hits them both. Makes it 18-16. Riverview's cut it to 2. Just underway in the second quarter. With the basketball out front, Wesley Wilson. Go over to Cade Searles. Back to Wilson. Wilson dribbles right wing. Dumps it into the corner. With the basketball, Bleakney who's checked in. The Searles a long three, and he hits it. Cade Searles with 11 points here in the ball game. Makes it 21-16. Border has it. Being pressured out front by Bleakney, but he beats it easily. Skips it over to Shrimple. He's going to let a triple go. That's going to be no good. Be battling it around and comes up to, it's going to stay with Riverview. Ball's deflected out of bounds by Clayton Peterson. So Emig will trigger in, dumps it out to Shrimplin. Shrimplin to Massey. Massey at the foul line, dumps it to Border. Border reverse layup, good. Nice little give and go. Border checked from the backside, got the basket. He's got 9, and it's 21-18. Searles has it, now goes left side with the basketball is going to be Bleakney. Back goes round the wing to Wilson. Strickland now to Searles. Back out front, just working the perimeter is Philo. Still working on Searles has it. Now right side to Wilson. Back out front to Strickland to Searles. Searles hands the basketball to Bleakney. Dumps it inside to Strickland. He's going to let a shot go. That's going to be no good. And Emig rebounds for Riverview. Head to Border. Border across the timeline on the left wing to Emig. Wide open and hits it. Got to know where he's at. And he buries the triple. And we've got a tie ball game. And it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school boys basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Do you need health care without the wait? Muskingum Valley Health Center's urgent care is now open to serve all residents in Coshocton and surrounding counties. From feeling under the weather to a sprained ankle, MVHC Urgent Care is here for all of your urgent health care needs. Simply walk in and be seen 7 days a week at the new MVHC Urgent Care located at 235 Kenwood Drive in Coshocton, directly across from Jeff Drennan Ford. MVHC Urgent Care, healthcare without the wait.
Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Riverview, after being down 9 early, has fought back to tie it up here with just under, I believe, 6 minutes to go here in the first half.
Yeah, a lot of it's gone. Just great effort by Riverview. A lot of good hustle, and some of those shots starting to fall for Riverview. And sometimes they went down to the low post area and got a lot of contact and doing a good job of finishing here early in the second quarter.
So with the basketball will be Philo. 6:10 to play as we resume action. With the basketball out front, it's going to be Bleakney. He has the basketball, dribbles to Searles. He's got a shot away and in and out. Ball batted around, and Yoder has it, and we've got a jump ball, and it'll probably be Philo basketball. So be the Electrics basketball with 5:57 to play here in the first half. They dump it down low, almost throw it away, but they managed to run it down, get it out to Searles. Searles over the right wing, dumps it out front, trying to penetrate, putting up a shot, and then he's fouled. It's going to be Braden Bleakney, gets his first basket. And
Bleakney kind of just made a move to the basket there and didn't look like a whole lot of contact, but a nice and one.
So he'll get an opportunity for a three-point play. 23-21, 5:46 to play here in the first half. His throw's on the way, he hits it, and he has 3 points. And he checks out. And getting back is Talon Preston. Full court pressure by Philo. They lead it by 3 at 24-21. Preston Yoder will bring it across the timeline. Dribbles to the center of the floor. Now picks it up his dribble at the top of the key. Now gives it to Border. Border gets people situated to Massey high on the right side, left side. Massey gives it up to Border. Brody Border out front. Tries to penetrate. Steps back, puts up a 3 ball and hits it. Brody Border step back triple. And it's 24-24. Good ball game early down in the low block. Skips to Strickland, penetrates, little floater. That's going to be no good. Rebound batted around, and Emig comes down there with it. Picks it up, now gives it off to Border. Now will bring it across the timeline with 5:05. Yoder's wide open for 3, and he got it. Preston Yoder with his second triple of the ball game, and it's now a 27-24 game. Under 5 to play here in the first half. Riverview with a 3-point lead, almost threw it away, is Philo. Now they give it to Cade Searles, looking out front with the basketball is Preston. Right wing is going to be number 10, Radcliffe. They're just going to work the perimeter right now. See what defense moves in. Looks like they're in a zone. Goes right side to Strickland. Back out to Radcliffe to Searles. Now to Strickland. Now left side. Now just working the perimeter right now. Seeing what they can come up with. 4:20 to go here in the half. Looking inside now with the basketball out front. Cyril steps into a long 3. This misses. Ball was rebounded by Massey. Massey ahead quickly to Yoder. Yoder inside. Is bumped but no call. Now he gets it out to Emig. Now to Border, and Border will reset the offense. We're under 4 to play here in the first half. 27-24 Riverview. Hands the ball to Emig, and it's going to be deflected out of bounds by Talon Preston, so the ball remain with the Bears. Searles will take a break. And checking in will be Wesley Wilson. We get it to Brody Border. Border gives it high to Shrimplin. That's almost taken away. Now he steps up and takes the shot, misses it. Rebound inside. Border. Border rebound, scores the basket, and he's fouled. Brody Border, big first half for Riverview. Coming back from that injury and putting on a show early for Riverview with 14 first half points.
And boy, welcome back, Brody Border. You could tell he was ready to be back just from warm-ups and his whole demeanor, before the game. He is ready.
Free throws on the way. Good for Border. 8 1/4, 15 in the ball game. Out front, they just work the perimeter. Down into the corner they go. Dumps it down low. Double teams in the low post. Now there's a 3 ball from outside. That's going to be no good. Shot missed by Wilson. Rebound comes down to Emig, and picking up the personal foul is going to be number 10. That is Cooper Radcliffe. So it'll be Riverview basketball right in front of us here, out in front of the Riverview bench. 3:26 to go. It's now a 6-point lead for the Bears at 30-24. They get it into Border. Border lets traffic clear, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Border out front. Let's see. They're going to say that Yoder didn't think it was touched. Official said it was, so the Riverview still has it. Now they're in trouble trying to get it across, and now he dribbles it out of bounds. So he ended up turning it over anyway. But only the third turn, only 5 turnovers here in the first half by well-played game by both teams. 3:04 to play here in the first half. 30-24, Philo with a 6-point lead in the basketball. Out front dribbling is Cooper Radcliffe. Radcliffe to Strickland. Strickland back to Radcliffe. Now into the corner it goes. They dump it down low. Little move inside off the rim and gets the baskets. Drew Wright. Wright has 5 points in the ball game. Now 30-26, 4-point lead with 2:42 to play in the first half. Border, he'll bring it across down the left side. Border looks out front now, tries to get baseline, but is cut off by Strickland. Dribbles out to the top, gets another high pick. Still looking, and now he'll back it out and just reset the offense for Riverview. Dumps it down low, almost stolen away, but Shrimplin has it. He's double dribbled. Turnover number 4 for Riverview, and Searles will get back in, and taking a break will be Cooper Radcliffe. 30-26, 4-point Riverview lead, 2:22 to play here in the first half. Demetrius Strickland with the basketball, crosses the timeline, works down the right side, back out to Strickland. Strickland, down he goes into the corner. Thought about him, and now to Searles, comes down. He has a wide open triple, missed that one, and rebound comes to Emig. Emig comes down in a big hurry, spins inside, runs into traffic, now skips it out to Border. He steps back for another 3 and hits another shot. Brody Border on fire with 18 points here in the first half, and it's now 33-26. Strickland has it. Hands it back out front. They'll work the perimeter. Dumps it down the low pop. They'll try to get it down low, but it's deflected, but they got it out. There's a 3-ball shot. Is no good by Wilson. The rebound to Shrimplin, and Coach Belton gets a quick timeout. He wants a 30-second timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
In the nation, we know how it feels when a company doesn't treat you like a priority. You feel small. Or worst of all, like you're just a voice in a crowd. At Nationwide, we put members first. Join the nation. Nationwide is on your side.
To join the nation, call Scott Boyer in Coshocton today at 740-622-2131.
Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval. Availability and details vary. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
3:26, 7-point lead for Riverview, and they'll have the basketball. 1 minute and 30 seconds to play here in the first half.
Yeah, Riverview doing a great job in a 2-3 zone, working pretty well defensively for them, and really doing a great job of boxing out in that zone.
All right, ready to resume play. They do. Border has now, they double team him, and they get it. Oh, they have it stolen away with the ball. Cade Searles. Searles out front. Now he'll just reset the offense with 1:20 to go here in the first half. Right side it goes to Radcliffe. Radcliffe dribbles out near the timeline. Now dribbles towards the right wing. Tries to get in the low post. Does. He's in trouble, but gets it out to Strickland. Strickland dribbles. He'll just reset the offense to Radcliffe. Steps through. Has the shot blocked by Massey and comes up to Shrimplin. Gets it to Border. Border is doubled, but now they'll back out of that. And Brody Border will bring it across the timeline with 52 seconds to play here in the first half. Border dribbles right wing, goes to Yoder, thought about it, now dribbles back out and gives the ball, has it stolen away. And here comes Strickland, and steps, gets his man in the air and scores the basket. Demetrius Strickland with a nice move and hoop. 33-28, Emig has it with 33 seconds, all the way down to Brody Shrimplin. He is going to be bumped and I believe fouled by number 3, that would be Wesley Wilson. And still not in the bonus. Neither team's in the bonus. Only 5 team fouls apiece, so Emig will trigger in. Checking back in will be Drew Wright. Dumps it out to Shrimplin. Shrimplin to Massey. Massey dumps it down low to Border. It's deflected out of bounds this time. They've run that play about 3 times tonight, and Border scored on all those opportunities except there. Emig will trigger in with 26 seconds to go in the first half. They get it to Border. Border penetrates, in troubles. Gets Emig on the wing, and he hits the jumper. And it's good for 3. And that gives him double figures now with 10 with 15 seconds to go here in the first half, 36-28. With the ball in the left wing. Now out to Searles, almost fumbled it away. Gets to Strickland with 4 seconds, dumps it down, puts the shot up, and ball is missed, and rebound comes up, and that will be the end of the first half. 36-28 is the score. Riverview with an 8-point lead as we head to the locker room at halftime.
Now is a great time to get a new Ford truck or SUV. This month we have rates as low as 0% and savings up to $1,000 on all remaining 2022 F-150s with approved credit. We have a great selection of budget-friendly vehicles, third-row SUVs, and four-wheel drive cars and trucks. Shop local and make Jeff Drennan Ford your first stop for your next vehicle purchase. Stop by 801 South 2nd Street or shop 24/7 at jeffdrennanford.com. And remember, if you are in the market for a new vehicle, it's time to talk to Jeff.
Ravens Glen Winery and Restaurant is a wonderful dining experience to share with your family and friends this holiday season. Located at 56183 County Road 143 West Lafayette, just a short trip from Coshocton. Ravens Glen Winery and Restaurant offers a multitude of appetizers and entrees that will surely please your senses. Make reservations to plan your celebration by calling 740-545-1000. Ravens Glen Winery and Restaurant has gift cards available for those loved ones that you do not know what to get, and they will be thankful for.
When you support local contractors, you're supporting MRV Siding Supply. They work with many local contractors that sell their very highly rated Provia products. Look for local installers at the Home and Garden Show in the Cleveland IX Center, February 3rd through 12th, and the Amish Country Spring Home and Garden Show in the Malhope Event Center, March 2nd through 4th.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
This is Jamie from the Coshocton Coffee Connection. Did you know that we serve breakfast sandwiches all day, every day? Our made-to-order breakfast sandwiches include a fresh egg, melted cheese, and your choice of biscuit, bagel, croissant, or my favorite, onion flatbread. Next, choose from sausage or locally purchased bacon. Enjoy that same bacon for lunch on our BLTs, grilled cheese, and turkey bacon clubs. Pair any of our sandwiches with a hot, made fresh daily bowl of soup. Let us complete your order by making you a specialty coffee or tea. Stop by and see us at the Coshocton Coffee Connection.
Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home has been serving Coshocton area families for over 70 years. I'm Bill Given, and we are honored that so many of you have chosen Given Dawson Paisley. Our membership in Dignity Memorial Network allows us to offer services that no other funeral home can offer. Whether you are planning or in your time of need, Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home would be honored to serve your family now and in the future.
This is Frank Pullen with Buckeye Career Center. If you're an adult who's looking to upskill, reskill, or gain a new skill in in-demand career field, Buckeye Career Center is the place for you. Visit BuckeyeCareerCenter.org to learn about our part-time and full-time course options to help you discover your passion and prepare for your future. We also offer the Adult Diploma Program, Aspire GED courses, and customized training to meet employers' needs. We look forward to showing you why we are Buckeye proud. Again, that's BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Coshocton Opportunity School has the highest graduation rate out of 86 similar programs in the state of Ohio and is rated as exceeds standards in all areas of graduation. They have a combined administrative experience of 55 years and a combined teaching experience of 127 years. They offer the state-required core curriculum, a career-based instruction program, and several electives including art, life skills, parenting, and relationship building. If you are interested in applying, please call 740-622-3600.
Pearl Valley Cheese, located right here in Coshocton County, has been making award-winning Swiss cheese since 1928. They also make naturally smoked Swiss, baby Swiss, and lacy Swiss, along with Colby, Marble, Pepper Jack, Chipotle Pepper Jack, Farmers, Jumping Jack, and Lacy Baby Swiss. When it comes to cheese, nobody does it better than Pearl Valley Cheese. Visit their retail store on State Route 93. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or Saturday, 9 to 4 p.m.
You're listening to WTNS, and it's now time for the Halftime Report. Bradford Financial Group is proud to sponsor tonight's Halftime Report. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Call them today at 740-622-3347 or visit them at 636 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
Individual scoring first for Riverview. They had two players in double figures, and they were led by Brody Border, who'd been out for approximately 3 weeks with an ankle injury. He came back with a vengeance. He had 18 first-half points. He hit 3 3-pointers. He had 4 2-pointers and a free throw for his 18-point total. Owen Emig, his running mate, had 10 on a pair of triples and a pair of 2-pointers. Preston Yoder hit 2 3-pointers for 6, and Leighton Massey had a couple free throws for 2. That's the 36-point total for the Bears. For Philo, they were led in scoring by Cade Searles. Searles, their leading scorer, hit 3 triples in the first quarter and had a field goal for 11 points. And then they had a host of other people get on the board. Drew Wright had 5 points. Demetrius Strickland had 4. 3 points for Talon Preston and Bryden Bleakney, and a basket for Cooper Radcliffe. That is the 28-point total for the Electrics. Now with the first half team numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. As you mentioned, Riverview on top of Philo 36-28. 3-point land, Philo 3 of 10 for 30%. Riverview 7 of 15 for 47%. 2-point field goals, Philo 7 of 13 for 54%. Riverview was 6 of 9 for 67%. From the free throw line, Philo was 5 of 6 for 83%. Riverview was 3 of 3 for 100%. In the rebounding department, it's Riverview out-rebounding Philo 14-8, and turnovers, Philo with 2, Riverview with 6.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's no question about it. Border Bay being back on the floor for Riverview has been a big help, and the Bears have taken advantage with this 8-point lead.
Yeah, you're exactly right. 18 points in the first half for Brody Border. You can tell he's been sitting on the bench for quite some time, ready to get back. So a great first half for Brody Border. I think Riverview's doing a great job playing their 2-3 zone, making it very difficult for Philo to kind of look down low, which they were trying to do early on in the game. And then Philo with their full court press, got a few turnovers from the Riverview guards there. So, I'd be looking for Philo to do a little more pressing here in the second half.
All right, that's the halftime report. At halftime, Riverview leads Philo by a score of 36-28. We'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
The Fisher Funeral Home in Warsaw is proud to sponsor this event as we support the families and individuals that have trusted us with their business through our 4 generations of service to the community. As the oldest family-owned and operated funeral home in Coshocton County, we understand the importance of supporting our youth and fostering pride in our community. Please call us anytime at 740-824-3515 for any of your pre-need or at-need funeral counseling needs. You can also visit our website at fisherfuneralhome.com. The Fisher Funeral Home, serving others as we would like to be served since 1937.
Your absolute faves from McDonald's come with appetizing deals for everyone, every day. Just download the McDonald's app and save on what you crave ASAP. Like 20% off any $2 minimum purchase when you order on the app. These daily deals are available now, so cue the applause. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Valid one time per day per person at participating McDonald's. McD app download and registration required.
This is the Mouse Man from RAM 5-Point Auto Sales, and we're rocking this season. We have a large selection of clean, newer vehicles to fit everyone's budget. If you drive by the 5-Point light and don't see what you're looking for, stop and let us know. We'll go find it for you. When you buy a car from RAM 5-Point, we take care of your vehicle for the life of the vehicle. We'll wash your car every 2 weeks for as long as you own it. At RAM 5-Point, 1102 Chestnut is where your driving dreams come true.
I'm Stacy Rice from Coshocton Collision Center. It seems like you hear more about deer accidents every day. If you have an accident with a deer or any other collision, come see us at Coshocton Collision Center. We put you, the customer, first by using the newest environmental-friendly paint products from PPG to preserve our environment. We complete repairs as promised, and we guarantee our work. For all your body repair needs, come to Coshocton Collision Center, 225 Main Street in Town Center, Coshocton, across from Wilson Carpet and Furniture, or give us a call at 623-7347.
This is John from the Warehouse Restaurant in Roscoe Village. The Warehouse is again proud to sponsor the player of the game, where they will receive our legendary onion rings and our famous cheeseburger. The Warehouse is the place to go before or after the game, or the place to be to watch your favorite college or professional team. The Warehouse is open 7 days a week, 11 to 9 Monday through Thursday, 11 to 10 Friday and Saturday, and 11 to 5 on Sunday. Good luck to all the area high school teams.
We're back and just about ready to start play here in the second half. Riverview out in front 36-28. Riverview hits the floor first. They'll have their starting lineup of Border, Emig, Shrimplin, Massey, and Williamson is back. And Philo now just breaking their huddle. And they'll have Searles, Strickland, Cooper, Preston, and Drew Wright. So we're just about ready to resume. Riverview will have it. Laird Williamson will trigger in on the far sideline. And they get it into Williamson, and we're underway. Shrimplin now back out front to Williamson. Williamson dribbles out front, gets the ball to Border out near the timeline. Brody Border gets the high pick from Massey, works to the right wing, dumps skip pass all the way to Shrimplin. He steps into a triple, that's no good. Rebound comes down to Wright, quickly the other way to Searles, lets traffic clear, and then he'll reset the offense. Spin move down low. Cade Searles, little fadeaway jumper on the rim, missed it. Ball's tipped out, and it'll be Philo ball. Ball is hit off Williamson's hand, so the ball will remain with the Electrics on the sideline right in front of the Philo bench. 36-28, 7.5 to play in the third quarter. With the basketball, Radcliffe down left side to Strickland. Strickland dumps it down the low block as the ball deflected away and turns it over. Be turnover number 3, and Emig will bring it across the timeline for Riverview. Emig out front, dribbles, picks up his dribble, now goes to Shrimplin, tried the backdoor cut, but Shrimplin tosses it away, so it'll be a turnover number 7 for the Bears. And with the basketball be the Philo Electrics. Preston Yoder looking to get in. And Brody Border's coming off. And might be precautionary as much as anything else. So the left side it goes. Cade Searles still in that 2-3 zone. Now they dump it on the right side to Radcliffe. Radcliffe picks it up to Strickland. Strickland back to Radcliffe. Almost stolen away by Williamson. They get it back and still almost stole it away. And they finally do steal it away. So turnover for Philo. And good job by the Bears. They get it. Now he gives it over to Yoder. Now to Williamson. High pass. And Emig manages to run down. A little fadeaway jumper, and he got it. Emig with 12 points in the ball game now, and it's now a 10-point lead at 38-28. Out front with the basketball is going to be Philo. They'll work right side to Radcliffe. Now to Strickland. Strickland back to Radcliffe. Thought about it. Now to Searles. Zone has bothered Philo here. Penetrations. Radcliffe dumps it down low. Now they get it in, and laying it in is Wright. Little high-low action, and Drew Wright gets the basket for the Electrics. Full court pressure. Emig will have it, and he'll bring it across with 6 minutes all the way down. He has it stolen away, and Strickland, let's see, still nobody. They come up with it. Now they got numbers. And laying it in, Emig. Ball bounced around, ended up coming up to Riverview, and Owen Emig gets the layup for 2 points. 40-30, 10-point lead. Searles has it on the left wing. He dribbles back out front, goes over across to Strickland. Strickland picks up his dribble to Searles. Searles penetrates to Strickland. Strickland looking inside, but nothing there. Now throws it to Searles outside to Strickland. Strickland left wing. Now they dump it downside. Now another nice pass to Wright. Another easy basket. Drew Wright gets the hoop. 40-32. 5:15 to go. Emig double. Now they get it across to Williamson. Williamson has numbers. Let's see what he does with it. Skips it out. Yoder has it high on the right side. Now goes left wing to Williamson. Now just set the offense up to Massey. Massey gives it up to Emig, and it's deflected out of bounds by Strickland. So it'll be Riverview basketball. Border's going to get back in, and Massey will take a break. So, and Emig looks. He'll jerk trigger in. Still holding it. Now he gets it into Border. Brody Border has it. High out on the right side, and they're just getting the signal from Coach Belden. Now he dribbles to the top of the circle, left side to Williamson, now to Yoder. Yoder dribbles back front to Williamson. Williamson, he's going to take it himself inside, spin move out to Shrimplin. He's going to take a jumper and hits it. Brody Shrimplin gets his first basket of the night, makes it a 10-point lead again at 42-32. Been staying right on that 10-point mark as we move to 4:25 here in the third. Strickland out to Searles. He's going to take a long shot. That's no good. And rebound comes down to Border, and he loses it out of bounds. So really never could get a good grasp on it. So that'll remain with the Electrics. That's turnover number 8 for the Bears. And now we're ready to go. Philo has the basketball out, trailing by 10. Ball is tipped away, and picking up a personal foul be Preston Yoder, and also caught an elbow in the nose, I believe. 2 players checking in. Clayton Peterson coming in. Wesley Wilson for Philo. And Massey will get back, and Yoder will come out. Guys are having a rough time with the noses tonight. That's another bloody nose.
Above the nose. It's the bleeding starting between his eyes there. That was a heck of an elbow to the face.
So with the basketball is going to be Philo. Working at top of the keys, Radcliffe dumps it to Strickland. Now wide open 3 ball on the way. That's going to be no good, and Emig rebounds it. Shot was missed by Peterson. Now Emig penetrates in, little fadeaway jumper, and he got it to go. Emig was 6 1/4. Now he has 16 points. Strickland has it, and we have an official's time. They're probably going to be wiping up some blood. So we'll tell you while they do that the Warehouse Steak&Stein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steak&Stein in Roscoe Village. So everybody's got a cloth and trying to get everything wiped up here.
Yeah, Preston Yoder really did take a shot to the face there. It was a pretty good amount of blood. And they're going to try to clean up a few of these droplets that are on the floor, and as the medical staff takes care of Preston on the bench.
Well, I think they're fairly close to getting. Well, they got now they're putting some.
Got to put that
most
cleaning.
of it must have been right in front of us.
And I'll tell you what, that this game is brought to you in part by Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home, where they offer their services with compassion, care, dignity, and over 70 years of tradition. You can trust Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home now and in the future.
12-point lead for the Bears with 3:53 to play here in the third quarter. They have the basketball. Strickland has it high on the right wing. Out front it goes to Radcliffe. Now to Searles. Searles to Radcliffe. Radcliffe backs it out. Now gives it up to Strickland. Now it goes on the left side to Wilson. There to Searles, thought about it. Now he dribbles inside. The little runner on the rim, no good. By Strickland, he's going to be fouled from behind. Foul's going to be, I believe, on Massey. Leighton Massey will pick up his second, and that'll send Strickland to line to shoot 2. Demetrius Strickland's only 4 points in the ball game here tonight. They've done a good job defending him. Makes his first throw.
Strickland's first trip to the free throw line tonight. Really not a lot of fouls tonight either. Pretty well-played ball game.
Second throw on the way. Bounces no good. Massey up there grabs the board. Gets it out to Emig. He brings it down the left side. 3:25 to play here in the third quarter. 44-33. Riverview with the lead. Now they go left side to Williamson. Gets baseline. Now puts the shot up. That's no good. There's Shrimplin. Follows up and gets the basket. Brody Shrimplin with a nice rebound hoop, and it's now 46-33. Dumps it down low to Strickland. Dumps it down low again. Puts the shot up and in. Getting that basket's going to be Clayton Peterson, his first hoop. And he'll go to the line for a three-point play opportunity.
It'll be Peterson's first time to the free throw line tonight.
And shot is no good, and rebound to Border. Border has it out to Emig. Emig has it, steps into a long triple, got it. Oh, and Emig hits a triple, and he's up to 19 points in the ball game, and we've got another 30-second timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Not only does MRV Siding Supply have a new location with a huge showroom, they also have more options to choose from. Choose from their 3 new colors of siding in gray, red, and green, along with new colors in Provia Stone. They are also featuring Diamond Coat maintenance-free Cedar Home Decor Look products with a 30-year warranty. Stop by and see them at their new showroom on County Road 624 in Millersburg, in addition to their locations in Newark and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at MRV Siding Supply.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Opened up a 16-point lead here late in the third quarter, and Philo got another timeout. And it'll be Philo basketball when we resume play. Works right side with the basketball. Out front, just working the perimeter. Left side it goes to Strickland. Skip past to Searles. He goes baseline, and he's going to be bumped and fouled by Shrimplin. So Shrimplin will pick up the personal foul. Be team's fourth. It'll be out of bounds to Philo on the baseline. That'll be Cooper Radcliffe.
It's 14 fouls for Riverview, as you mentioned. 0 for Philo in the second half.
Checking in for Philo, number 12, Ethan Wicken getting in. Now with the basketball out front. Penetrating, now it's cut off, gets it over in the corner. They're just working the perimeter out front. With the basketball, Radcliffe. Radcliffe out front. There's going to be a long 3 ball. High up, no good. Rebound comes down to Massey. Missing that shot, Wesley Wilson. Emig brings it across the timeline to Border. Border steps into a 3 ball, and that means when he missed. And Searles brings it himself. Gage Searles steps through and misses it. Massey rebounds it and lets traffic clear and gets it to Brody Border. Nice job by the Bears. Here comes Border. Border off the dribble, steps back, tries another 3. This one's no good. Massey rebounds inside, puts it up and in. So Leighton Massey with 4 points in the ball game. Works it over to the left side. Now the ball is deflected, and it will remain with Philo. Good defensive effort by Shrimplin, rotating down nicely and deflected it away. So it'll be Philo basketball on the baseline when we resume play. Now we're waiting to get somebody to take it out. 53-35. Border's going to get back out, and Yoder, after getting patched up, is coming back in. Comes in with the basketball is going to be Wilson. He gives it up to Searles. 1:34 to play. Searles penetrates to Wilson. Now to Radcliffe on the right swing. Radcliffe off the dribble. Gives it to Searles. Goes baseline. Steps through. Flips up the shot and draws 2-shot foul. That'll be the 15th foul, and let's see, is it a shooting foul? It is. And picking up his 3rd personal foul is going to be Brody Shrimplin.
This will be Cade Searles' first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Summers getting ready to check in, and Searles makes the throw. He now has 12 points in the ball game. Shrimplin with those 3 will take a break. And in and out and back in. So Searles gets them both. 53-37. Amy to Summers, almost stepped across but didn't. Now they get it over. With the basketball is going to be Williamson, and that's a 10-second call. So turnover for Riverview, their 9th. And it'll be Philo ball on the far sideline. They're 53-37. Riverview.
Riverview coaching staff saying only 9 seconds came off the clock, so how was it a 10-second call? 9.
So with the basketball is going to be Radcliffe. Gives it to Searles down low. Now he's in trouble and throws it away. Got stuck in the lane. Knew he was either going to be a 3-second call or a turnover, so he throws it away. Turnover number, only 5th turnover for Philo.
Really done a good job of taking care of the basketball tonight.
Summers is out and Borders back in with 58 seconds to play here in the 3rd. Brody Border has it. Now they double him. Picks up his dribble. Skip pass all the way across to Yoder. Now throw it down to Massey. Massey puts a shot up and draws a 2-shot foul. Picking up that foul will be Ethan Wickham.
Massey will head to the free throw line where he's 2 of 2 tonight.
So Leighton Massey with 4 points in the ball game. First throw's in. Massey with 5 points in the game. Summers back in and Border back out. And he hits them both. So Massey with now 6 points in the game, 53-37. So with the basketball is going to be Radcliffe. Hands it off to Wilson. Now back to Radcliffe. That zone has been effective for Riverview here this evening. Working on the right side to Strickland. Dumps it down low. Back out front. Wilson has it. Dribbles to the left wing. Now they get the half spot down to Strickland. He tries to get it over, and Summers comes across, gets the turnover. That's the 6th. Quickly ahead to Williamson. Williamson picks up his dribble and gets it to Summers. Now back to Emig. Emig has it with 16 seconds. Now to Williamson. Williamson dumps it down low. Massey, nice backdoor cut, and getting the basket, Preston Yoder. He has 8 points in the ball game, and now an 18-point lead at 55-37. Searles at the buzzer, banks it in, and that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Cade Searles hits the triple and after 3, but Riverview extends their lead in the quarter. They lead after 3 by a score of 55-40. We'll be back for period number 4. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Hi, this is Jeff Drennan from the Jeff Drennan Dealerships. This month marks 20 years of business at the Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealership in Coshocton. I'd like to take this time to thank Coshocton and the surrounding areas for your past and future support and loyalty. Thank you for your patronage and being the most important part of our dealership. These last 20 years wouldn't have been possible without your continued support. We pride ourselves as being a true asset to the Coshocton community. Thank you all again, and best of luck in 2023.
You're listening to WTNS, and it's now time for the Halftime Report. Bradford Financial Group is proud to sponsor tonight's Halftime Report. Bradford Financial Group.
Hi, this is Jeff Drennan from the Jeff Drennan Dealerships. This month marks 20 years of business at the Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealership in Coshocton. I'd like to take this time to thank Coshocton and the surrounding areas for your past and future support and loyalty. Thank you for your patronage and being the most important part of our dealership. These last 20 years wouldn't have been possible without your continued support. We pride ourselves as being a true asset to the Coshocton community. Thank you all again, and best of luck in 2023.
55-40. It'll be Philo basketball when we resume play here. Inside they go, and we've got a bumping foul, and I believe it's going to be Shrimplin getting his 4th. It is. And that'll get Massey back in a quick hurry. Brody Shrimplin picks up his 4th foul. With the basketball, Strickland hands it off. Radcliffe penetrates. Little runner on the rim, no good. But rebound comes down to right. And he's going to get an offensive foul, and Border picks up the personal foul. And that'll be a turnover and personal foul, and it'll be Riverview basketball. Get it into Border. Brody Border beats pressure down the sideline, takes to the center of the floor, dumps it down low. Massey with a little jumper, misses it, gets his own rebound, loses control, and turns it over. Heading the other way is going to be Preston. Gets it off to Searles, and has made a goaltending. And the ball was on the rim and was deflected away, so that'll be a goaltend. He'll get the basket. He has 18 in the ball game. 55-42. With almost a turnover there, but with the basketball, Williamson, he beats pressure, gets over there. Now wide open down low is Massey, and he lays it in, and Strickland's going to get a foul. Kind of got undercut him a little bit, and getting the basket on a nice pass from Yoder is going to be Leighton Massey. He now with 8 points in the game. He'll go to the line to try to hit the three-point play.
Massey 4 of 4 from the free throw line tonight.
57-42. 58-42 as Leighton Massey continued his fine play for Riverview. With the basketball on the left side, Radcliffe. Radcliffe out front, goes to Strickland. Strickland looks inside, now dumps it down to Cade Searles, and he just backs it out and resets. Searles tries to get baseline, goes all the way outside. Ball is stolen away by Border. Border ahead, now they dump it back to Emig. He's got a wide open look for a three. That's in and out, no good, but there's Massey with a rebound in the basket. Leighton Massey into double figures with 11. It's now 60-42. With the basketball, high is Radcliffe. Radcliffe holds it, now gives it over to Strickland. 6:40 to play here in the ball game. 18-point lead to Searles. Nice little move, got his open shot, but he missed it this time. Wright lets the ball, now comes up to Searles, and picking up as a Brody Border picked up the personal foul. I didn't think he was even around there. But I thought it was on Massey, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought it was
with you.
on Massey as well.
But at the free throw line was going to be Cade Searles shooting the 1-and-1.
Cade Searles 2 of 2 from the line tonight.
Free throw, no good. Rebound batted around, comes up to Strickland, who lays it in. Ball batted around, and Strickland gets the hoop. He now has 7 points, and we've got a full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center now has 2 new walk-in clinic locations in Warsaw and Newcomerstown. Our providers can get you back on the road to recovery with a quick walk-in visit with no appointment necessary. Experience the ease of taking care of your health on your own schedule by visiting one of the conveniently located walk-in clinics in Warsaw or Newcomerstown. For more information, visit CoshoctonHospital.org. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Stekenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger in order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Stekenstein in Roscoe Village. Good second half by the Bears. Oh, well, actually a good second, third, and now into the fourth quarter for the Bears as they pulled away here midway through this quarter.
Yeah, Riverview doing a great job, really doing a great job of passing and team basketball. A lot of backdoor cuts, a lot of nice passes for some easy layups. Riverview doing a great job of distributing the basketball.
So with the basketball will be Riverview. Full court pressure. They get it into Border. Border backs it out, and they'll clear out, and he'll bring it up. See if they try to trap him. They dump it into the corner to Yoder. Back to Emig. Emig steps through with an easy one, gets a basket. Oh, and Emig now with 21 points in the game. Makes it 62-44. Right side to Searles. Searles out front it goes. They're just working the perimeter. Now it goes to Ratcliffe. Dumps it down to Strickland. Massey over the top. Tips it over. Emig has it. And he's going to be fouled from behind. And I believe it'll be Ratcliffe will pick up the foul. tried to bat it from behind, got more arm than ball, and the ball will remain with Riverview right in front of us with exactly 6 minutes to play. 62-44. They dump it into Border. Border lets traffic clear, steps through, puts a shot up, and draws a two-shot foul. Picking up the personal foul be Drew Wright, be his second, team's fifth, but Border at the line to shoot two.
Border 1 of 1 from the free throw line tonight.
Brody Border really got things going for Riverview in that first half and has returned to action. Has 19 in the ball game. And has 20. 64-44, 20-point lead. With the basketball, Searles. Searles out front, skip pass over, thought about it. Now dumps it down low to Strickland. Strickland dumps it down low, and it's deflected out of bounds to Riverview. Be turnover number 10 for Philo. That time might have been for Strickland, he might have been better served just to take the shot because he was in a great position, tried to get a better shot, but turned it over. And then Riverview turns it right back over. So 11 turnovers for Riverview, 10 for Philo. So it'll be Philo basketball, bound the baseline. Strickland comes out, and I think that's exactly what they're going to tell him. So with the basketball, they trigger it in. Out front it goes to Searles. Cade Searles tries to force his way inside, dumps it and throws it away. And as Talon Preston was cutting, and they turn it over for the 11th time. Both teams have 11 turnovers in the ball game. Gotten a little ragged here in the last couple minutes. 64-44, 20-point lead with 5:37 to go. They get it into Border. Border now they double team him, and then he beats both pressure. Now dribbles it all the way in, dumps it down low to Yoder. They just back out to Emig, and they just reset it. Preston Yoder penetrates, goes back outside to Williamson, and now they back it out and run some clock. Ball is almost stolen away, but they get it up to Massey. Massey tries to penetrate inside and lays it in. Tried to get an offensive foul call, didn't get it, and Massey gets the basket. He's had 7 in the quarter, 13 in the game. A little runner by Searles is good. Cade Searles with a basket. He has, I believe he has 20, he does. It's 66-46, Riverview basketball on right in front of the scorers table. 4:56 to play in this one. Get it down to Massey. Massey has it, lets traffic clear. Gives the ball to Emig. He tries to get baseline and is going to be fouled as he went up and tried to lay it over the top. But he'll be at the line to shoot two.
This will be Owen Emig's first trip to the line tonight.
Emig at the line. Has 21 points in the ball game. And makes that 22. And Brody Shrimplin going to get back in. It's been a rough night for him. The fouls have followed him all night long. 67-46 and rolls it in. Emig now with 23. And it's now a 68-46 lead. 22-point lead with 4:45 to go. With the basketball is Bleakney. Bleakney into the corner. They just working the perimeter right now. The Searles penetrates in the lane, little scoop shot, missed it on front of the rim, and getting the rebounds, Massey. Ahead it goes to Emig. Emig goes up and gets the dunk. Emig sneaks out from the backside, gets the lead pass, and it's now 70-46. Another steal. Now Border takes it up, and he's going to be fouled, and he's going to shoot two. So right now, 70-46, 24-point lead, and Riverview taking advantage of miscues by Philo. I think that's their 13th turnover. Brody Border will be at the line to shoot two. And rolls it in. Border with 21. Gives it a twirl, and 22. 72-46, 26-point lead here with 4:14 to go. Philo inside, forces it up and misses the shot, and Shrimplin rebounds it. Missing that shot was Bleakney. The heads border, skips it out in the corner to Emig. He steps back for three. That's no good. Ball's rebounded by number 23, Preston. Gives it up to Radcliffe into the corner to Searles. His three balls, that's no good. Rebound comes down to Williamson. Ahead that goes to Emig. He has it almost stolen away. It'll stay with Riverview. Nice hustle back by Radcliffe, and checking in will be number 12, Ethan Wickham will come back, and Drew Wright will take a break. 3:44 to play, 72-46. Massey looks inside, now to Emig. Emig steps back for three. That's going to be no good. Ball's rebounded by Shrimplin. Shrimplin trying to get out of some trouble, and picking up a personal foul is going to be Philo, and number 11 gets the call. That's Bryden Bleakney, and at the line is going to be Brody Shrimplin. Shrimplin with 4 points in the ball game. First trip to the line.
Yeah, Brody Shrimplin doing a great job on the boards as well. 7 rebounds, 3 of those on the offensive end.
First throw, no good. Ball batted out of bounds. It'll go off to Philo. So 3:34 to play. Quickly the other way is going to be Cooper Radcliffe. Left corner, wide open Searles, and it's in and out, no good. Rebound is grabbed by number 23, Preston. Each shot is blocked. Searles grabs it, puts up a shot, and misses it. And it's an offensive foul, I believe, on Cade Searles. It is the call, and it'll be turnover number 13 for Philo. Checking into the lineup will be Cruz Bittler getting in. Also, let's see, that other number, 32. And that would be Mason Runkle getting in. So with the ball is out front, Massey throws it away. Down inside, putting the shot up, missing it is going to be Preston, and that'll be out of bounds. It'll stay. It was deflected out by Riverview, so they'll maintain possession. Scott Moses is going to get in. And Owen Emig will come out. Mason Runkle with the basketball, still getting the turnover is going to be Butzler, and Massey takes it himself, misses it up. The rebound comes down to Williamson, gets his rebound. Now he skips it out to Yoder. He lets a shot go, bounces around, no good. Massey rebounds it, gets it out to Scott Moses. He tries to dribble out of trouble, gets it to Yoder, now to Shrimplin. He thought about it. Now goes to Scott Moses. Moses penetrates, little runner on the rim, and Scott Moses gets on the board with a basket. 74-46 with 2:30 to play. With the basketball is the Philo Electrics. Out front is Bittner. Just working the perimeter right now. There's a three ball from the wing, and hitting it. It's number 23, Talon Preston, gets the basket. And there's I believe a 30-second timeout by somebody, by Riverview. So we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS, Coshocton.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Welcome back to Riverview. If you have a run-in with a deer, make sure you get your vehicle fixed the right way. Real Hearts Body Shop will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Give Brill Hearts Body Shop a call, 740-622-0121, or stop by 622 Main Street in Coshocton.
And Riverview turns it over for the 13th time. And Philo has the basketball in the low block area. Little fadeaway shot, good. As Runkle gets his first basket coming off the bench. And it's 74-51. Cam Albertson checked in, he's got it. Ahead it goes to Moses and back out to Albertson. Under 2 minutes to play. Albertson dribbles, hands it off to Summers. Now in the corner to Yoder. He lets a three ball go. That's no good. Ball batted around and out of bounds to somebody went diving. Philo player went right in and head first into the far bench over there. Seems to be okay. It'll be Philo basketball. 74-51. 1:45 to play in the ball game. Dumps it down in the low block area to Runkle again. He's triple teamed, and now we got a foul. And Cam Albertson will pick up the personal foul, be his first. Team's 8th, and they'll shoot the 1-and-1. And at the free throw line, Mason Runkle.
Runkle's first trip to the line tonight.
Runkle gives it a spin and makes the throw. He has 3 points. 74-52. And that's no good. Rebound comes down to Moses. He brings it himself. Ball's deflected from behind, dumps it down low. Now they get it inside. And laying it in will be Andrews getting the basket. Parker Andrews on the board. Went down inside low with the ball. Philo just dribbling out, trying to find an open shot. Ball's deflected away, but running it down is Bittner. Gets it out front to Preston. Preston hands it off to Pettigrew, who's checked in as well. Now goes out front. Dribbled the basketball, and Philo able to handle it. Out front to Pettigrew. Now they dump it down inside and turn it over as Albertson gets the steal. And picking up a personal foul will be Philo, number 11. That is going to be Bleakney. Turnover number 15 for the Electrics. And with 54 seconds, I believe Scott Moses will be at the line to shoot 2 as we're in the double bonus. Scott Moses, and in and out, no good. He'll try to split the pair. Second throw by Moses is good. There's Scott Moses. Has 3 points. And he picks up a personal foul.
I believe he kind of reached his hand in there, and as soon as he did, realized he made a mistake.
At the free throw line will be Bryden Bleakney. He has 3 points.
Bleakney 1 of 1 from the line.
And 2 of 2 as he knocks that one down. He has 4 points in the ball game, 77-53. And 78-53. He makes them both. 77-54, excuse me. Had the wrong guy scoring. Albertson has it with 50 seconds to go. Out front's Cam Albertson into the right corner with the ball. Andrews back out to Summers. Cale Summers has it almost stolen away. Now dribbles it into the lane and loses control of it. And foul's called, and picking up that personal foul going to be number 32. That would be Mason Runkle. And shooting 2 will be Cale Summers. He's looking for his first point of the night. And in and out, no good. He'll try to split the pair. Gives it a couple bounces. And he gets that one to go down. And the ball inside, little scoop shot, getting the basket. It's going to be number 23, Talon Preston. Just pushed it down. He's got 8 points. Scott Moses has it with 20 seconds to go. 78-56, gets it across the timeline. Now dribbles out with 13 seconds to go. Dribbles all the way across, now still dribbling. And he gives it up to Yoder. Yoder looks at the scoreboard, and I think that's going to do it. And Riverview has broken their losing streak on the return of Brody Border as they defeat Philo this evening by a score of 78-56. We'll be back and tell you about it. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Now is a great time to get a new Ford truck or SUV. This month we have rates as low as 0% and savings up to $1,000 on all remaining 2022 F-150s with approved credit. We have a great selection of budget-friendly vehicles, third-row SUVs, and four-wheel drive cars and trucks. Shop local and make Jeff Drennan Ford your first stop for your next vehicle purchase. Stop by 801 South 2nd Street or shop 24/7 at jeffdrennanford.com. And remember, if you are in the market for a new vehicle, it's time to talk to Jeff.
Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
With American National Life Insurance, you get coverage options that can be tailored to your individual or group needs, including whole life, term life, and universal life insurance. That combined with an agent who is ready to provide knowledgeable personal service for your financial security. Let the John Inello Insurance Agency be your insurance ally. Call us today at 740-295-9460. American National Insurance Company, Galveston, Texas.
Do you need health care without the wait? Muskingum Valley Health Center's urgent care is now open to serve all residents in Coshocton and surrounding counties. From feeling under the weather to a sprained ankle, MVHC Urgent Care is here for all of your urgent health care needs. Simply walk in and be seen 7 days a week at the new MVHC Urgent Care located at 235 Kenwood Drive in Coshocton, directly across from Jeff Drennan Ford. MVHC Urgent Care. Healthcare without the wait.
Domino's Pizza in Coshocton and Newcomerstown has a new pizza deal. You can now get any large specialty pizza or a large pizza any way you want it for only $14.99. That's right, $14.99 each, pickup or delivery. Try our Philly cheesesteak, chicken bacon ranch, or our barbecue chicken specialty pizzas today. Call the Coshocton Domino's at 622-9345 or in Newcomerstown at 498-4131 and get your large specialty pizza for only $14.99.
We're back, and it was Riverview tonight defeating Philo by a score of 78-56. Philo actually jumped out in front of Riverview, and they led at the end of the first break, 18-14. But Riverview behind Brody Border in the second quarter pushed a lead, regained a lead, and led at halftime 36-28. They stretched it even further in the third quarter to make it 55-40, and they go on to win here this evening 78-56. With a win, they improved to 7-13 on the season and break the losing streak that they were on. Taking a look at individual scoring in the ballgame, first for Riverview, they had three players in double figures. Owen Emig led the way with 25 points. Emig hit 3-point field goals. He had 7 two-pointers and a pair of throws for his 25-point total. Brody Border in his return had 22 big points, 18 of those coming in the first half, as he had 3 triples. He also had 4 two-point field goals and 5 free throws for his 22-point total. Freshman Leighton Massey continued his fine play, especially in the second half. Massey finished with 13 points in the ballgame, had 4 two-point field goals and 5 free throws. Preston Yoder just missed double figures. He had 8 points on a pair of three-pointers and a 2-point field goal.
Thank you for listening to this.
And Brody Shrimplin had 4 points. Scott Moses 3, Parker Andrews had 2, and Cale Summers got on the board with a free throw. That is the 78-point total for Riverview. Now with the final team numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. As you mentioned, Riverview on top of Philo, 78-56. 3-point land, Philo 5 of 17 for 29%. Riverview 8 of 24 for 33%. 2-point field goals, Philo 13 of 27 for 48%. Riverview was 20 of 26 for 77%. From the free throw line, Philo was 11 of 17 for 65%. Riverview was 14 of 17 for 82%. In the rebounding department, it was Riverview out-rebounding Philo 30-17. And turnovers, Philo with 15, Riverview with 13.
You know, two big numbers really that jump out at you is the shooting percentage, 20 of 26 on 2-pointers. And, you know, getting the ball inside, people finishing, and 14 of 17 from the line, rebounding edge by 13 to Riverview. So all those numbers plus the return of Brody Border, big night for Riverview.
You said exactly what I was going to say. I mean, shooting 20 of 26 from 2-point field goals is just phenomenal, and 14 of 17 from the free throw line, that always helps. And I think Riverview really got a nice jump start. Brody Border coming back, you could kind of just feel the team really just positive and kind of a positive mood going, and just excited to have Brody back, you know, their second leading scorer. And I think Riverview also did a great job again in their zone defense. They did a great job in that 2-3, really limited what inside looks Philo could get. So I think they did a great job defensively. And again, I think Philo did a great job on their full court press. I think they really stopped those Riverview guards and slowed down the offense. And so I think it was just a kind of a great game all the way around, you know, fairly even matchup, but Riverview really doing a great job. Have to give it to Leighton Massey with his double-double. He had 13 points, 11 boards. I believe 6 of those came on the offensive end, so great job for the freshman, doing a great job down low, and just an overall well-played game by the Riverview Black Bears.
Well, the Bears, as we mentioned with the win, improved to 7-13. They still have 2 ball games remaining. The tournament draw comes up on Sunday, so nice to get that win as they head into that tournament draw. Last order of business for us is going to be the Warehouse Steak and Stein player of the game. We're going to give that to Brody Border tonight. Border had that 18-point first half, which really spurred Riverview to the halftime lead, and his excellent overall play with the 22 points. He'll be the recipient of a gift certificate good for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steak and Stein in Roscoe Village. Last order of business for us to thank the people, especially from Claxon Communication, did the video work. We had the Williams boys here tonight, Fred and John doing the job. Brian Hatton back at WTNS Central. My partner is Chris Wallace. Final score here this evening, Riverview a winner over Philo by a score of 78-56. I'm Steve Corries. Have a nice night, everyone.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining us for this WTNS Sports broadcast. Audio CDs are available by calling WTNS Radio at 740-622-1560. WTNS Coshocton. We are the sports voice of East Central Ohio.